Hey guys, so I'm going to give you a really quick video on how to pin the speaker, or more specifically, pin your teacher when you are in a Google Meet. It might seem a little bit confusing because the only person in this Google Meet is me, and there's actually a bunch of me, but I still think we can make this work. So when you're in a Google Meet, usually Google Meet is going to make things pop up the way Google thinks they're supposed to work. Google is not always right. So you have control over what you see. This is my mouse right here. Okay. Now, right now, I am actually in a pretty good setup because the presentation, it's the guacamole dance, by the way. That's the presentation, is right there front and center. But let's say for some reason, this isn't what I needed to be looking at. I can go over here. I can find the person I'm supposed to be looking at, and then I'm going to click on this pin button. Watch what happens when I do that. Okay, that next person pops up, right? Well, let's say I don't want to look at that person for some reason right now, or I pinned the wrong person. It's an easy fix. You just click unpin, and then you go back to your default layout. You can do that with any person on the screen, but you're going to make sure that you're only really doing that with the teacher or the presentation. Now, let's say you're in a Google Meet and there's just so many people and you can't find the teacher. You might start to go, I can't pin her if I can't find her. There's a way to find her, okay? You're going to go here to the people icon, and then you're going to get a list of everyone that's in the meeting. So you're going to find the one you want. I'm just going to click on myself, for example, and pin yourself right there. Okay? Now, you can't just pin yourself and look at yourself. You need to be pinning your teacher or the presentation. So I'm going to unpin myself, and I'm going to pin the presentation because I'm supposed to be watching what my teacher told me to watch, right? Okay. That's pinning. It's pretty easy peasy lemon squeezy. The next thing is a little bit more advanced, but you're smart. You can handle it, kiddos. So I'm going to close out of that, and I want my white bar to be popping up. Right now, it is there, okay? Sometimes that bar disappears. It can be frustrating, but all I'm going to do is take my mouse, move it back down, and there it is. I'm going to go to these three dots, okay? Usually anytime you see three dots, it means you have, oh, it even says it, more options. So right now I'm going to click more options, and I have a change layout button. I'm going to click on that. And usually you're going to see this very thin green line around auto. Auto means automatic. It's what Google automatically thinks is best. It's not always what's best for you and your meeting on a certain time or day. So you can pick one of these three, okay? If you're really trying hard just to pay attention to the teacher, you're going to want to click on Spotlight, okay? I'm already kind of in Spotlight because the teacher was pinned, but that's Spotlight. If you want to pay attention to the teacher, but maybe you guys are doing a thumbs up, thumbs down kind of game, or the teacher is doing a presentation, sidebar is also really good, okay? See how that happens? The main speaker is here, but you can see the other people, okay? A lot of times, the teacher will be right here with her presentation, but then the teacher's webcam is over here. I'm going to go back over there, change layout. The final option is tiled. And tile lets you see 16 people at the same time. Tile view is good if you guys are playing a class game, if you're having a class discussion, or something where you need to be able to see your friends, okay? But when you're trying to stay focused, tile view is probably not what you need to have, right? So sometimes you're going to have to go in to the three little dots, change your layout, and you're either going to go to sidebar or you're going to go to Spotlight. Okay, Both of those should work just fine, okay? So, quick recap. You ready? What can you do if you are really lost and there's a million people in your meeting and you don't know what to do? Pin the teacher, right? You can just find the teacher and pin her. The only problem with that is if your teacher has a presentation and a webcam. Yeah, okay? So pinning doesn't work for that. But what else can you do? That's right. You can change your layout. So I hope that helps, guys. I hope it helps you stay focused, and I will talk to you some other time. Bye. Thanks.